Hello everyone. You are watching HackerTV, the official podcast channel of Ace Hack 5.0. And Ace Hack returns with its fifth edition, bringing together innovation, execution, and real-world problem solving and on one platform. And guess what? Dates already announced हो चुके हैं, registration start हो चुकी है. So stay tuned for more updates. I'm your host Jayati Shri. And today, we are bringing you insights straight from the people who shape innovation behind the scenes, our incredible mentors. Mentors are not just judges or guides. They are industry builders, problem solvers, and visionaries. And today, we are diving into their perspectives, their journeys, and advice for the next generation of hackers. Joining us today is Miss Vanshika Agrawal. She is a cybersecurity analyst with a bachelor's degree in information technology from ITM Group of Institutions, Aligarh, driven by a strong passion of cybersecurity and ethical hacking. She actively sharpens her offensive and defensive security skills while contributing to the tech community as a mentor, speaker, and community builder. Her journey includes roles as Google Arcade Facilitator, Google Gold Badge Holder, Microsoft Student Ambassador, and a She Has Student Ambassador. She has hands-on industry experience as software development engineer intern at MCN Technologies and has led impactful initiatives as an event manager at Coder Corps and a GSOC mentor. A She-Find scholar and a CAIIT Delhi program graduate. She brings together technical depth, leadership, and community impact. Hey Vanshika, hope you are doing great.
Hey, everyone. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. I'm actually very excited to be with you.
Great. We are too very much excited to have you on this platform. So Vanshika, tell us about सबकी जर्नी का एक स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट होता है राइट तो आपके जर्नी पे कौन सा ऐसा पॉइंट है जहाँ पे आपको स्पार्क हुआ कि या आई हैव इंटरेस्ट इन साइबर सिक्योरिटी लाइक व्हाट वाज द बिगेस्ट इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर ग्रोथ what was the experience had the biggest impact so yeah
if I say true, then it was actually started when I just wanting to stand out. I don't want the people who are in the crowd. So the thing just hit me, like I don't want to be in a crowd. So for that reason, I chose cybersecurity. So when I started my bachelor's, the entire batch was like full of developers. They just want to do the things in web dev only. So I don't want these kind of things like everyone is doing dev. I don't want to do that. Like I don't actually like coding also for that time. But yeah, now also, but still I'm doing it's a different thing. But the thing is, I don't like these kind of things. So for that reason, I chose cybersecurity and I just hit the things like, wow, hacking karenge. That was quite different thing. But yeah, होता है ना एक vision कि hacker will be some different person from everyone. तो उस वक्त तो starting में like यही था, but like slowly I just gave into everything in this and creating some website and these kind of things like building apps also while I was doing an internship. So like doing same things, I was just always had this thing when I was never to be part of crowd. So I thought, okay, everyone was doing development, but no, I'll not do these kind of things. So when I scrolling these kind of things on Instagram and other doing, I was just thought that, oh, cybersecurity, that's quite different from everyone. So yeah, from there, I just got some interest and slowly when I'm doing this, so I'm having an interest and doing these kind of things for now.
Great, actually, ये काफी ज़्यादा interesting है मतलब कि भीड़ से थोड़ा अलग हटके करना है साइबर सिक्योरिटी यूजुअली लोग नहीं लेते हैं बहुत लोग प्रेफर नहीं करते हैं सो I actually did stand out in that field. Great. It was a really very nice decision of yours.
Yeah. Actually, the thing is कि like होता है ना कि when I was just in second year, I've tried the things like कुछ करते हैं. But the thing is, when I was trying, everything else hit me on my socials, and yeah, these kind of things I'm facing. It's still I'm facing, not what just done, but yeah, things is quite good.
Great, great. So, Vanshika, this is cybersecurity. Yeah. So, cybersecurity has different paths like it's offensive, it's defensive, it's blue team, red team. There are many paths, right? So, आपने कैसे फिगर किया कि कौन सा पाथ आपको ज्यादा एक्साइट कर रहा है और if someone is just starting out in their cyber security, what should they decide? Like, what should they do first, or how can they decide that this is which I want to do without feeling lost?
If I say for me, I've tried both illegal, legal, like I've tried both, but they are quite separate from the people as they think. Offensive is like being detective, means you are doing constantly thinking, you are doing these kind of things. Like, how would you someone break that? I mean, it's creative. Defensive is quite different from this. Like, you will have to just, I can say, you have to just protect the things in defensive. So that will becomes under legal. So legal is quite different. Even illegal is more different. But yeah, the people, I can say like Gen Z. Gen Zs are having a curiosity in their mind. कुछ अलग करते हैं, and with that अलग, they are having some wrong curiosity. कुछ भी करते हैं. So for that, like defending is like a shield. It's protecting, monitoring the things. While defensive is like protecting. I just can say, like personally, I lean more for defensive because like I've tried offensive, तो मेरे साथ ही कुछ अलग हो गया. So for that reason मुझे छोड़ना पड़ा. So I'll definitely prefer defensive for that. And once I tried something on offensive, it became some interesting. वो बस मैं क्या ही बोलूं, that's a different thing. वो होता है ना कि like हमें जिस काम के लिए मना किया होता है वो हमें जरूर करना होता है. तो हाँ, वही मैंने किया था, तो इस वजह से like so let it be. Let's just say that I experimented a bit too. Like my social handles got banned for 3-4 days. Everything like on LinkedIn also. LinkedIn, Instagram, and even my WhatsApp also banned for 2 days. I don't think so that someone's WhatsApp has been banned.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But my WhatsApp also banned for twice. So yeah, but yeah, for students, for newly prepared who are preparing for cybersecurity, I'll definitely prepare defensive. So just try defensive. You can try offensive, but in limit.
ग्रेट एंड एक्चुअली ये काफी ज्यादा सेंस बनाती है. बहुत किसी को ना बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसे आप बताए आपको एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग करने की शौक है, तो एक्सपेरिमेंट जब तक करे तब तक ठीक है, बट इट्स नॉट लाइक हार्मिंग एनीवन. Okay, you can opt for offensive if it's not harming anyone, right?
Definitely.
Otherwise, defensive is a very good path. Like, and ये ऐसे प्रेशर काफी ज्यादा प्रेशर भी बन जाती है बिगनर्स पे भी कि कौन सी पाथ लूं कौन से पाथ ना लूं. तो yeah, okay, great.
No, if you are choosing defensive, then you can work the DRDO, which is many people's dream to work in DRDO.
Yeah.
So you work in the DRDO if you are a student in second or third year. So just prefer that.
Great, great. So ऐसे ना काफी ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को लगता है ना कि साइबर सिक्योरिटी इज टू कॉम्प्लेक्स और इट इज ओनली फॉर जीनियस. सो फ्रॉम योर एक्सपीरियंस ऐसा कौन सा बिगेस्ट मिथ है और ऐसा कौन सा बिगेस्ट मिसकंसेप्शन है अबाउट एथिकल हैकिंग जो आप चाहोगे कि इट्स नॉट लेट्स नॉट जस्ट बी द मिथ, ये मिथ हट जाए समथिंग?
I can say like the misconception is having some people have like in cybersecurity there are lots of maths, but no, it's not need any maths. It's not need lots of coding. somewhere it's need, but no. If you don't have any interest in coding, you can prefer the cybersecurity side by choosing a single language only. Means if you are in a DAP, you just have to know the SQL, you just have to know the Java. But no, for cybersecurity, if you know the things in Python, you can do the things. You just have to be having a knowledge of tools only. So for that, you just have to do the things. Like होता है ना कि खाली IQ से ही काम नहीं चलता. You are having the things with having a persistence, with having a curiosity. So the main misconception is need for like I can say continuity for everything. Since you are doing anything, not only in cybersecurity, in anything, the main thing is persistence, continuity. So I would say, like anyone, even you are in a first year, even you are in a final year, you just have to be on a spirit, on a single path, being continuous.
Yeah, being continuous is very important and being consistent. Like, I'm glad you said that. And ऐसे नॉट जस्ट साइबर सिक्योरिटी, कोई भी बात को लेके बहुत ज्यादा मतलब कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स बेसिकली काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रगल करते हैं कि इज इट माई पाथ और आई हैव टू डू दैट, लेट्स नॉट डू, और ऐसा उन्हें लगता भी है कि करना है तो काफी ज्यादा डिले कर देते हैं चीजें को कि कल करेंगे, आज करेंगे. सो बीइंग कंसिस्टेंट इज या ग्रेट.
Exactly. I've also faced this problem when I was in first or second year. On 30 days, I have done Python. 30 days, I have done SQL. Means सब पढ़ा है, थोड़ा सब पढ़ा है. आधा कुछ नहीं है. That's a different thing. Because at last, everyone is facing this. कि पढ़ा सब है, but the thing is कि आपको किस बात में जाना है. Majority यहाँ फंसते हैं सब लोग. So the main problem is this.
Right. तो आपने GS SOC की भी काफी ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को मेंटर्ड किया है थ्रू प्रोग्राम्स एंड ऑल. सो व्हाट्स द वन कॉमन मिस्टेक और गैप आपने नोटिस किया है बिगिनर्स में जो साइबर सिक्योरिटी या फिर मेनली साइबर सिक्योरिटी जो एंटर करना चाहते हैं बट दे स्ट्रगल टू मूव फॉरवर्ड? व्हाट आर द थिंग्स, व्हाट आर द कॉमन मिस्टेक्स यू हैव नोटिस्ड एंड दैट विल हेल्प स्टूडेंट्स हु इज वाचिंग पॉडकास्ट ताकि वो गलती ना करे वो?
For like today's students, everyone is facing this. Like they are having some hesitation to ask something. Like if you are new for me, like, I'm having a hesitation if I know the things that you are somewhere wrong, but still I'm not asking. I'm not saying you that you are wrong. So the main thing is they are having some hesitation of ego. कि मैंने पूछ लिया तो गलत ना हो जाए, आसपास के लोग कुछ बोल ना दें. So this is the main thing students are facing, that they are having a lots of hesitation for asking the things, standing in crowd. They always wanted to be a part of crowd audience. And when I was in college, I don't want to be a part of crowd. But
Right.
yeah, somewhere I'm also facing lots of hesitation. But now, like होते ना धीरे धीरे. तो अभी ये चीज करते करते I would say कि अभी ये चीज नहीं होती है. So for this also you will have to prepare from the beginning.
Right. ये काफी ज्यादा मेरे साथ भी हुई है. पहले काफी डर लगता था, नॉट डर मतलब ऐसा फील आना कि बाकी के लोग क्या सोचेंगे इफ मैंने कुछ गलत पूछा तो बाकी के लोग मजाक उड़ाएंगे, सो इट्स बेटर टू नॉट से एनीथिंग. ऐसी काफी ज्यादा फीलिंग आती है, मुझे पर्सनली भी आई है, सो आई नो दैट फीलिंग. बट या समवन वाज टोल्ड मी
कि घर पर जाकर गूगल कर लेंगे.
हाँ, गूगल कर लेंगे, अब तो चैट जीपीटी कर लेंगे, बेस्ट रहता है. Yeah. So yeah, that's actually a very important thing, and I hope everyone who is watching this podcast understand the thing that जब तक आप बोलोगे नहीं तब तक आप चुप रहने से nothing will happen. You have to get up and you have to speak. You have to be confident that enough, right?
That's why you will stand in the crowd.
Right.
If you will speak, then you will definitely be a part of something different.
समथिंग डिफरेंट. एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑल्सो कि आप क्राउड से हट के कुछ करो. जब तक आप क्राउड पे आप अपना फुल पोटेंशियल नहीं दे रहे हो, जब तक आप क्राउड पे हो अपना पूरा एफर्ट नहीं दे रहे हो, इट्स नॉट समथिंग राइट. या यू हैव टू बी स्टैंड आउट ऑफ द क्राउड. नाइस. तो नाउअडेज साइबर थ्रेट्स एक्चुअली काफी ज्यादा बढ़ती जा रही है, राइट? So how do you stay updated and sharp without burning out, like, or without feeling overwhelmed by constant learning? जैसे काफी ज्यादा बढ़ी है तो you have to do constant learning curve. So how do you stay updated without getting the feeling of like okay, now it's burning me, or अब मैं थक गई हूँ, something. Yeah.
Updated, I can say that I'll not reading so much books. I'll not prefer that. For updated, I'll not reading newspaper also every day. But for the things I'll have to update, I'm using to scroll lots of Insta. So I'm following lots of pages on Insta. So for that, I'll have to be updated. Lots of technology they are using. So like एक interest भी होता है, एक उसके साथ साथ कुछ लर्निंग भी हो जाती है. तो फ्रॉम देयर आई एम लर्निंग द थिंग्स, फ्रॉम देयर आई एम अपडेटिंग द थिंग्स. बिकॉज आजकल किसी के पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता कि 2-2 घंटे वो चीजें पढ़े. एंड यस विद दैट आई एम ऑल्सो रिसर्चिंग द थिंग्स विद लाइक किसी भी टॉपिक या किसी पे भी आई एम यूजिंग. तो आई हैव टू डू द थिंग्स. मेनली इज आप हर चीज के लिए अपडेट नहीं रह सकते बिकॉज दुनिया में बहुत चीजें चलती हैं. तो हर एक बंदा हर एक चीज पे अपडेट नहीं रह सकता. द मेन थिंग इज कि आप किस पर काम कर रहे हैं. लाइक आई एम वर्किंग ऑन माई प्रोजेक्ट, so I'll have to update on that only. That's a more thing. It's not like कि दूसरे देश में क्या चल रहा है. Something is big, then it's fine. But you can't do the things like आप सब चीज पे update करें.
सही है. एंड सब चीज से फोकस करने से मतलब कंफ्यूज भी हो जाता है इंसान. इट्स बेटर टू फोकस ऑन व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली. बिकॉज आपको अपने में बेहतर बनना है. तो फॉर दैट रीजन आप जो कर रहे हो उसमें अपडेट करें.
और फिर जैसे आपने बताया कि आप स्क्रॉल वगैरह करती है, फिर कुछ ऐसे न्यूज अपडेट मिलती है, आप उससे अपडेट हो जाते हो. तो इट्स बेटर कि आप जिस पे इंटरेस्ट लग रहा है आप वो चीज से अपना बर्नआउट होने से बचो, rather than getting the traditional way of reading books or doing research. It's better कि आप जिस चीज पे हो रहा है.
लाइक आई डोंट थिंक सो कि सोशल मीडिया से ज्यादा आजकल कुछ भी अपडेट है. कुछ तो मेनली लाइक सोशल मीडिया इज द बेस्ट.
या ग्रेट. तो वंशिका, लाइक आपने बताया है कि like there are programs like Shifa scholarship, right? And C8IIT Delhi, you are a graduate from there. So these programs aren't easy at all, right? So if someone who is, so I mean, I want to ask, key discipline and consistency, how important are these things? And especially on days जब आपको मोटिवेशन काफी लो हो जाता है, आप बहुत दिन तक ऐसे कर रहे हो एंड समटाइम यू फील कि अब तो हो ही नहीं रहा, कुछ अपडेट दिख नहीं रहा है, तो इट्स बेटर लेट्स नॉट डू दैट थिंग. सो हाउ कैन समवन बी मोर अपडेटेड और मोर डिसिप्लिन एंड कंसिस्टेंसी कैन बी देयर इफ वांट टू डू सच प्रोग्राम्स?
Okay, I can say that these programs are very professional. You know, you can't enter wrongly. You can't enter directly in these programs because these are getting professional day by day. Not at that time, but yeah, today also they are more professional like that. So the main thing is like they are very intense. So I didn't feel like studying days. I was tried days that I want to be binge watch so many things at the same times. But yeah, I learned lots of things from there. So sometimes I actually feel that I don't want to study. I don't want to do these kind of things because I'll have to travel. Then majorly I face lots of problems in traveling because like I'm in Aligarh and I'll have to travel for Delhi. So lots of distance I'll have to travel. So the thing is, ki, yeah, at that time, once I doing this kind of things, a day I was thinking like, let's quit the things because they are so much hectic. Doing communities, doing events, doing academics also. There are lots of stuff in academics also. So at that time, I felt like I'll have to quit these things because I'm facing lots of problems in different things because I'm very new for this.
Hmm. Right.
But when I saw the things like फायदा तो है, definitely not for everyone, but yes, if I'm leading the things somewhere, then everything will be on me. People will know me. So main thing is ki yes. Then I decided no, I don't have to quit. I'll have to do this. So by academics, I will continue the things. So at that time, I've decided, yeah, I can do the both. Meanwhile, I can give the 10-15 minutes for studying because academics, it's fine. Means you just have to just cross your subjects. It's fine because आजकल degree कोई भी usable नहीं है. According to me, no one is asking
Right.
for your degree. They will always asking for your skills, what you have done during the college days, what you have done means according to me, like nowadays companies are also preparing lots of hackathons. How many hackathons you have prepared, you have crossed. So the majorly is the thing is कि like just do 15 minutes study, बाकी हम देख लेंगे. So I'll just say this कि हाँ, at that time I've also faced this thing, but yeah, the main thing कि like नहीं करना है. So yeah, for that reason I'm here. Not like कि अगर उस वक्त छोड़ देते तो I am also a same person like हो गया बीटेक ठीक है.
Yeah, sure. And आप जैसे बताए कि आपने आप कंसिस्टेंट रहे विदाउट लाइक आपको भी एक टाइम पे बर्नआउट हो गए थे कि नहीं अब नहीं हो पा रहा है, फील आपने भी काफी ज्यादा डिमोटिवेटेड फील हुए थे, बट या टू हैव द करेज टू शो अप एंड टू बी देयर, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो ऐसा कभी हुआ है वंशिका, लाइक वाज देयर एनी रियल साइबर इंसिडेंट और टीचर एंड अटैक आप जो आपके अक्रॉस आप केम अक्रॉस हुए उसके साथ, एंड यू फेल्ट लाइक oh this stuff is serious, this really matters or something like that?
Okay, I've already told this. Like my Instagram account has been hacked. So yeah, okay, I'll tell you my story. Like my account has been banned because it's been hacked. So and the hacker was continuously messaging to my close ones, like Vanshika, like me. In 2 minutes, I've just won 90 lakhs rupees. And my friends are used to calling me, oh, Vanshika, what you are doing means मतलब कैसे कमाया like 2 minutes में 90 lakhs कहाँ job कर रही है वंशिका, and they are asking me continuously these kind of things. And I was in an event at that time, and मैं call भी नहीं उठा पा रही थी, and they are used to messaging me कि वंशिका what's going on with your IT, and मुझे कुछ भी पता ही नहीं था because I was not active on social media at that time. So these kind of things, yeah, I faced. And when I used to came home, and जब मैंने सब चीज देखी कि like मेरी ही पोस्ट के साथ, मेरे ही फोटोज के साथ, he is posting like I'm standing with a Mercedes. I was like, ऐसा क्या किया मैंने? So yeah, so at that time I faced lots of problem with my social accounts. So yeah, I've decided at that time कि हाँ भाई इसमें like I'll have to watch this, I'll have to say this. तो ये real incident मेरे साथ हुआ था, and for that reason I'm more secure with my socials.
Actually, and ये काफी ज्यादा ना चिलिंग टाइप थी, and this टाइप के इंसिडेंट्स बहुत, and you're a cyber security person.
हाँ, everyone is like भाई you are also cybersecurity person. तेरे साथ ही क्या होता है ये सब? I don't have any answer for this, भाई.
Actually, and ये अभी तो शो करता है ना कि cybersecurity isn't just about skills, like it's a responsibility too.
Exactly.
So, you have managed technical learning, internships, mentorships, and even event management साइड बाय साइड आप बता रहे थे कि काफी ज्यादा हेक्टिक भी हो जाता था वो आपके लिए. सो आपके हिसाब से हाउ क्रिटिकल इज टाइम मैनेजमेंट एंड लाइक in a cybersecurity career or in any career, how important is time management? And students को कितना जल्दी, or is it necessary for a student to start time management on a very early stage, or it can be slowed down after some time? Yeah.
If I say true, it was hard. It is hard and it will be hard, definitely. But the thing is, like if I have had some days, like I'm juggling, I'm feeling so bad, and like managing projects, managing the communities. Like I'm also leading two communities currently. So I'm doing this thing like every weekend I'm having a mentoring call or somewhere in judging or events. So at the time I actually dropped my walls, like it's done. But when I saw the things, I'll have to manage the things. So majorly the time management is like you will have to just cut it the things what you are doing unnecessary. If you are having 9 to 4 college, then like in 4 to 6 hours, you have to split the things in academics as well as in your skill management. If you are not doing any intern, then only. But if you are doing intern, then there's lots of courage to do these kind of things together. But students are doing because they are also starting their internship from the I guess second year also. They are also doing. So for them, there is lots of stuff to control. So yes, for that I've learned lots of time management, like not in academics but everywhere, and always get everything done. So some days I'll focus on my work, some days not. But for students, I'll genuinely say just split the things what you want to do. Just give 2 hours, give one hours, or even 30 minutes for everything. Not only DSA, that you are just focusing on DSA. If you are starting the things or just hear from someone कि DSA से सब कुछ हो जाता है, but with that you actually need some skills. You actually need some communication skills because even like my recent poll also, I've asked the things like communication is important or skills is important, like projects work is important. So, 74% people are saying like projects are important other than communication. I don't know why, but my opinion is अगर आपको प्रोजेक्ट आता होगा बट आपको उसको बताने का तरीका नहीं आता होगा, so you can't explain the things as you want to do.
Yes.
So I would say कि like आप काम में अच्छे हो, with that you'll have to explain the things well. So for that reason you will have to make according to a schedule what you want to do. Like एक हफ्ते का प्लान आपको शेड्यूल होना ही चाहिए. नेक्स्ट वीक आपको क्या करना है, then only you can do the things. Otherwise like कल I'm also doing this kind of things, कल कर लेंगे, the major hectic, the major opinion thing, कल कर लेंगे.
एक्चुअली एंड ये काफी ज्यादा ना मैंने देखा है, मेरे साथ भी पहले होता था कि कल कर लेंगे एंड फिर डिलेड पे डिले ही होती जाती है, प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन हो जाता है, फिर वो चीज फिर होती नहीं है वो कभी भी. एंड आपने जो बताया कम्युनिकेशन वाली चीज, मैंने जैसे और भी पॉडकास्ट कराई तो वहां पे भी उन्होंने वो भी बोल रहे थे कि कम्युनिकेशन भी बहुत ज्यादा मैटर कर जाती है. हैकाथॉन्स वगैरह पे आप प्रोजेक्ट आपको बताना भी हो, बिना कम्युनिकेशन का it's really hard. Like you have a very good project, your skills are best, but जब तक आप सामने वालों को कम्युनिकेट ही नहीं कर पाओगे अच्छे से, फिर वो कुछ इतनी इफेक्टिव नहीं रहेगी. इफेक्टिव होगी बट नॉट it has to be जितनी effective होनी चाहिए उतनी effective नहीं होगी. And to do all things you need a proper time management thing. And मैंने आपसे ये सीखा है, अभी सीखा. I will also follow that. I plan things like one day before, but okay, now I will plan things 1 week before, like next week what I want to do. It is a very great thing, and I hope everybody who is listening to this podcast will also take notes that plan one thing plan 1 week before, right? And it will really help.
Definitely, I've always scheduled the things for 15 days. So yeah, when Bharti is connected to me for that, so I'll have to schedule. And I've also asked that, yeah, it was final now. So for that reason also, I will have to schedule the things 15 days, before 15 days. It will work according to it. You will have to do.
Yes. Okay, great. So Vanshika, like काफी for students coming from tier 2 or tier 3 colleges, जिनको पहले ही ऐसा लगता है कि they are already behind tier 1 students or tier 1 college students. So what genuinely helps someone stand out in the cybersecurity space today?
According to me, tier 1, tier 2 colleges are more advanced than our colleges. Like I'm from not tier 3 also, I'm from very less a productive college. So yes, tier 1, tier 2 students are lots of things in their colleges to do. But the main things like the tier 3 college students have, that they just always think that how can I compete them? Like वो तो काफी अच्छे होंगे, the environment is quite good than us. वो लोग कैसे बोलते होंगे, वो लोग कैसे करते होंगे. तो लाइक टियर 3 कॉलेजेस में थोड़ा ये चीज रहता है कि दे आर ऑलवेज थिंक कि वो हमसे बेहतर होंगे. ये एक चीज जो सबके दिमाग में रहती है कॉन्स्टेंटली कि सामने वाला बंदा हमसे बेहतर है.
राइट.
ये चीज सोचना चाहिए कि सामने वाला बंदा हमसे बेहतर है, बट बिना आप उससे बात करे, बिना आप उससे जाने, आप नहीं कह सकते. तो एट दैट टाइम स्टूडेंट हो या कोई भी हो, मीन्स ये सोचने लग जाता है कि हम उससे कम हैं. तो वही डिमोटिवेशन आ जाता है, चाहे वो टियर 1 का हो, टियर 2 का हो. ऐसा नहीं है कि लाइक टियर 1 कॉलेजेस में भी लाइक 50 स्टूडेंट इन द क्लास, तो 50 के 50 टॉप होंगे. डेफिनेटली नॉट. एंड आई एम डेफिनेटली श्योर कि टियर 1 कॉलेजेस के बच्चे, आई गेस टियर 3 कॉलेजेस के बच्चे ज्यादा अच्छे होंगे फ्रॉम टियर 1, बिकॉज आजकल का अकॉर्डिंग टू कॉलेजेस जो मैं देख रही हूँ, तो आई कैन प्रेफर लाइक, but yeah, they will always focus on 3 things according to me. If they are in tier 1 colleges, they are in tier 3 colleges also. Like they'll have to stand out in public. Like I'm different from everyone. Build in public. Secondly, they'll have to just hands-on experience in their things. Like if you are from web dev, if you are from backend, so you will have to do the things experimentally, not thoroughly. Because academics में thoroughly पढ़ाया जाता है, practical तो बहुत ही कम होता है वहाँ पर. So you'll have to do the things experimentally by own. Either doing lots of internships are there. You can start the things by unpaid also. So start preparing for that. And thirdly, the major thing is just build your portfolio. Like whatever you are doing, just post on social media. You know what? Students are thinking like हम किसी को बताएंगे नहीं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. Mainly, my friends also doing these kind of things. Like they are doing internship, they are doing any course, anything. They'll not share anything. Like हम किसी को बताएंगे नहीं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. But I used to do the things, these kind of things. I'll always share the things on LinkedIn, whatever I'm doing. तो उससे फायदा होता है. I'm not saying कि आप हर चीज पोस्ट करो, but professionally, if you are creating any website, if you are just completing any course, or you are having gain some certificates, you can post the things on social media. I'm not saying on Instagram, but LinkedIn, yes, LinkedIn is very professional. So just separate the things according to that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. And yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
from my
Actually,
side, like, things are there. You can have to focus.
yes. And ऐसे काफी ज्यादा होता है कि एक तो काफी ज्यादा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट होते हैं टीयर 2 टीयर 3 या फिर उससे भी नीचे टीयर कॉलेजेस के बच्चे के सामने वाला अच्छा ही होगा मैं बिना कुछ बोले लाइक वी आर वेरी मच जजमेंटल ओके लाइक
Exactly.
yeah I have seen and actually not seen I have experienced too and and as you said that पोस्ट करते रहना कि आप क्या कर रहे हो बीइंग अपडेटेड नॉट ऑन एवरी प्लेटफॉर्म इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि आप सब सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे हो बट एटलीस्ट लिंक्डइन जैसे हुआ सब बताया सो दीज प्रोफेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म्स यू शुड बी अपडेटेड लाइक अब बताओ कि आप कौन सा स्किल आपने अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली कर लिया है आप कितने कंसिस्टेंट हो विजिबिलिटी काफी ज्यादा मैटर कर जाती है कि कितने विजिबल हो आप लोगों को देन यू आर लोग आपको फिर नोटिसेबल हो जाते हैं आप लोगों के सामने एंड दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग इफ यू वांट टू बी डू अ वेरी ग्रोथ इन योर करियर राइट
एग्जैक्टली अगर आप जो कर रहे हो वो चीज आपको स्प्रेड करने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
श्योर सो Vanshika, now we will wrap up things okay so my last question to you is if you had to leave our audience with one strong piece of advice जिनको अपना करियर साइबर सिक्योरिटी में सिक्योर करना है so what would it be I hope everyone who will be watching this podcast and want to secure their career in cybersecurity will get some proper notes. So, last final piece of advice for those students and to everyone who wants to secure their career in anything, but yeah.
For securing your career, I would say you'll have to having a backup plan for everything. Like अगर ये नहीं हुआ तो क्या करना है? You will have to plan a plan B for everything. It's not like कि plan A हमेशा काम कर जाएगा. So stay strong with plan B and always having some backup plans for everything, whatever you are doing in any field, I would say. And being constant is very important. Means अगर plan A अगर आपका काम नहीं भी कर रहा है, but you are constant, so definitely it will work. It's not like कि नहीं हो पाएगा, but yeah, the two things I'll definitely prefer the backup plans and the constant continuity, which I've already told.
So, being consistent, being constant is the most important thing, right?
Exactly. For me, these two things works uncontinuously.
Okay, so it's not about just securing systems, but it's about securing your own growth and future after getting consistent and constant to the things you want to do and you are fully focused on the thing you want to pursue.
Exactly. For me also, like these two things are working because everyone is not in the cybersecurity field. If you are from different fields, not in a tech, in non-tech also, but if you are in constant, you are continuously and you are saying कि करना ही करना है. So the majorly is these things are working.
Great. Thank you so much, Vanshika, for joining us and sharing your experience so openly. And it was really a very nice podcast, and your experience, your conversations really helped us. And conversations like this actually remind us that cybersecurity isn't just about being perfect, it's about being curious, consistent, and willing to learn. And any field in which you are, or anyone who wants to pursue any field, it's very important to be curious and consistent. And I'm sure uh, all the audience who are watching this podcast will take some powerful takeaways from this. Thank you so much. So, to everyone watching this, this was Hacker TV, powered by ASAC 5.0. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mentor insights, tech conversations, and hackathon stories. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and keep hacking smart. This is your host, Jayati Shri, signing off.